Have you ever heard of a place where people routinely live to be 100 years old and sometimes even beyond? Not just a few remarkable individuals, but entire communities filled with vibrant centenarians. This place is real. Okinawa, Japan, a beautiful island chain in the East China Sea. Okinawa is one of the world's blue zones, unique regions where people live longer, healthier, and happier lives than almost anywhere else on Earth. It's often called the land of immortals, a place where age is just a number and vitality is a way of life. Here, life is filled with meaning and joy, food is considered medicine, and friends are cherished as lifelong companions. The secrets to longevity aren't found in expensive gyms or trendy diets. They're woven into the fabric of daily life, in simple routines and shared traditions. In this journey, we'll explore these simple secrets, from the markets where fresh produce is a staple, to the kitchens where time-honored recipes are lovingly prepared. We'll see how a rich, fulfilling life is possible, even on a small budget, and how contentment is found in the little things. Okinawans show us that true wealth isn't measured in money, but in health, relationships, and a deep sense of purpose. Their everyday habits passed down for generations are the real magic, simple, mindful practices that nurture both body and spirit. This isn't just about living long, it's about living well, with energy, laughter, and a sense of belonging. Join me as we walk through peaceful villages, sit in tranquil gardens, and listen to the stories and wisdom of Okinawa's elders. We'll learn what they eat, how they move, and why their days are filled with so many smiles and moments of gratitude. This is more than a travel guide, it's an invitation to see life differently, to slow down, and to appreciate the beauty in everyday moments. Let's begin our journey to the island where people seem to have forgotten how to grow old, and where every sunrise brings new hope. And together, let's discover how we can bring a piece of this timeless wisdom into our own lives, wherever we may be. Living in Japan on $700 a month? In Tokyo, it's unthinkable. The city's high rents and fast-paced lifestyle make it nearly impossible to get by on such a tight budget. But Okinawa is different, a world apart from the neon lights and crowded trains of the mainland. Life here moves at a gentler pace. The cost of living is much lower, especially in the small, close-knit villages that dot the island. People take time to greet each other, and there's a sense of calm that's hard to find elsewhere in Japan. $700 is tight, no doubt, but for those willing to embrace a minimalist lifestyle, it's not just possible, it can be surprisingly comfortable. You'll need to let go of luxuries, but you gain a sense of freedom. The biggest expense is housing. For $300 to $400 a month, you can rent a small, older home in a quiet village. These houses may be simple, but they're full of character and history, often surrounded by lush gardens or fields. These homes are humble, offering basic shelter and a place to rest. You might sleep on a futon, cook in a tiny kitchen, and enjoy the breeze through open windows. The key is to live like a local, choosing simplicity, sharing with neighbors, and valuing community over convenience. In Okinawa, people look out for each other, and that support makes a big difference. Food costs about $200 a month. Forget fancy restaurants, instead you'll enjoy fresh local produce, home-cooked meals, and the flavors of the island. You'll shop at bustling markets for vegetables, tofu, and sweet potatoes. Many locals even grow their own food in small gardens, supplementing their diet and saving money. This isn't deprivation, it's a diet of abundance filled with nutrient-rich plant-based foods. Meals are colorful, healthy, and deeply satisfying, rooted in tradition. The rest of your budget goes to utilities, basic transportation, think bicycle or the local bus, and simple social activities, like joining a festival or sharing tea with friends. This lifestyle encourages you to be resourceful, to rely on your skills, and to connect with your neighbors in meaningful ways. It's a challenge, but also an opportunity, a chance to slow down, reflect, and discover a richer, more meaningful way of living that's often lost in modern life. Okinawa shows us that a good life doesn't depend on money. It's about relationships, health, and a sense of belonging. It's about embracing what truly matters, connection, gratitude, and the beauty of everyday moments. Here, less really is more. With fewer distractions, you find more time for what's important. The Okinawan way is about finding joy in simplicity, cherishing laughter, and celebrating the small things. And that's a lesson worth learning, no matter where you live or how much you have. In Okinawa, the day begins with the sun, not an alarm clock. Elders like Fumiko, age 95, start their mornings tending gardens, moving with purpose, connecting to the earth. Breakfast is simple: miso soup, steamed sweet potato, tofu, fresh, local, and nourishing. Okinawans follow harahachibu, eating until they're 80% full, preventing overeating. Midday is for community. Elders gather to play music, games, and share laughter. Everyone belongs to a group or moai, ensuring no one is ever truly alone. Social connection is a powerful antidote to loneliness. Afternoons are peaceful, maybe a nap or tea with a neighbor. Evenings are light, plant-based meals shared with family or friends. The day ends quietly, with reflection or stories, not screens. Life here is a series of simple routines, each filled with purpose and connection. Movement, meaning, and community shape every day. This is the rhythm of a long, happy life. And it's a rhythm anyone can learn. The Okinawan diet is one of the world's healthiest. It's built on vegetables, colorful, nutrient-rich, and homegrown. The purple sweet potato is the star, a superfood packed with vitamins and antioxidants. Goya, or bitter melon, helps lower blood sugar and is a staple in local dishes. Tofu, miso, and seaweed provide protein and minerals. Meat is eaten sparingly, mostly for special occasions. About 90% of calories come from plants. Food is seen as medicine, nuchigu-sui, eaten mindfully, and with gratitude. Harahachi-bu, stopping at 80% full, keeps bodies healthy and lean. This simple, plant-based way of eating is a key to Okinawan longevity. In Okinawa, no one walks alone. From childhood, people join moai, small, lifelong social groups. A moai is more than friends, it's a second family, offering emotional and financial support. Members meet regularly to share meals, laughter, and life's ups and downs. This deep connection provides security, belonging, and resilience. Research shows loneliness harms health, but a moai is the perfect antidote. Regular gatherings give purpose and reduce stress. In a moai, you're part of something bigger than yourself. Western societies often lack these deep face-to-face bonds. Creating your own moai, gathering a few close friends and meeting regularly, can transform your health and happiness. It doesn't have to be formal. Just commit to showing up for each other. This social lifeline is one of Okinawa's greatest longevity secrets. It's a tradition we can all adopt, and it might just change your life. In Okinawa, your ikigai, your reason for being, is essential to a long, fulfilling life. Ikigai is found in simple, everyday roles: teaching, weaving, caring for family. These roles give elders purpose, value, and connection. Retirement as we know it doesn't exist here. People contribute as long as they're able. This keeps minds and bodies active, fueling psychological well-being. Finding your ikigai means asking, what brings you joy? How can you serve others? It could be a career, a passion, or nurturing relationships. Okinawan centenarians show us that purpose isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the spark that keeps life burning bright, even into your second century. Okinawans don't exercise, they move naturally, all day long. Homes have little furniture, so people sit and eat on the floor, building strength and balance. Gardening is a daily full-body workout that also provides fresh food. Walking and biking are the main ways to get around, keeping everyone active. Elders in their 90s walk their villages every day. This gentle, constant movement is more beneficial than occasional, intense workouts. The lesson build movement into your daily life. Take the stairs, walk more, start a small garden. Don't treat exercise as a chore, make it a natural part of your routine. Small, consistent habits add up to a long, healthy life. That's the Okinawan way. To truly understand Okinawa, you must listen to its elders. Their voices carry the wisdom of generations, shaped by years of experience and gentle resilience. Kamada, age 104, shares her secret. Eat your vegetables, be kind, smile, and forget to die. Her words are simple, yet they hold a lifetime of lessons about living well and embracing each day. Kamada's focus is on joy, kindness, and community, not on counting the years, but on making every moment meaningful. Haru, a 99-year-old fisherman, finds his purpose in the sea. It gives me food, work, and peace, he says, his eyes reflecting a lifetime spent in harmony with the ocean's rhythms. For Haru, his ikigai, his reason for being, is deeply tied to nature, to the tides and the changing seasons. In a quiet village, a group of women in their 90s, friends for over 90 years, call themselves sisters. Their laughter fills the air, echoing decades of shared memories. Awa, we share everything, joy, sadness, everything. I can't imagine life without them, one says, her voice warm with affection. Their bond is unbreakable, a living example of the power of social connection and lifelong friendship. Across Okinawa, elders stress the importance of not getting angry, always smiling and helping one another, values that shape the entire community. They take pride in their gardens, find joy in their grandchildren, and nurture the land and family with equal care. Their wisdom isn't found in books, it's lived every day, passed down through stories, meals, and daily rituals. A long life, they say, isn't just about avoiding disease or living longer. It's about living with intention and gratitude. It's about finding joy, purpose, and love in the everyday moments and cherishing the people around you. These voices remind us what truly matters: connection, kindness, and a sense of belonging. Their stories are the heart of Okinawa's secret, woven into the fabric of daily life, and they invite us all to listen, learn, and live better, carrying their wisdom forward into our own lives. There's one more Okinawan secret: Uimaru, the spirit of mutual assistance. Uimaru means helping each other, creating a circle of relationships. It's why neighbors share vegetables and communities build houses together. Uimaru is the invisible thread weaving Okinawan culture. It fosters generosity, reciprocity, and deep trust. This spirit creates a safety net stronger than any policy. It ensures no one is left behind. Uimaru reduces stress and lets everyone thrive. Without it, the moai and sense of community would fade. The final lesson: a long, healthy life isn't a solo journey, it's built on mutual support. Bring Uimaru into your own life, support your friends, family, and community. Together, we can all live longer, better lives.